like it is right now.
He's one of them.
Look at how many commercials and everything. Like you're saying, Stephen A., that he's beloved. So I don't really totally understand the disrespect. Well, I feel like he's this generation's face of the NBA.
Stupid bitch.
Chupa Jordan here. The question is Jason Tatum underrated? This is going to be a part of my real takes before I take a break during Ramadan. But here's the real thing. They're comparing Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, Jason Tatum. Obviously, the people don't know that, even though it's pretty obvious. Michael Jordan's the one in the middle. No one knew that on TV. Either they're playing dumb or they need to be fired, because who the hell didn't know that? Just look at it. But, okay, Michael Jordan has 33 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 All-NBAs, 6 All-Star selections, 0 titles. And you see Tatum 23, 7, almost, was that 4? 3, 6. Jason Tatum has a title. Larry Bird 22, 10, 5, 4, 4. And he has 1 title. Now the thing is, no one picked Michael Jordan here. And I felt that was really weird. And so that's when I decided, okay, let me react to this. Let me see what they have to say. And of course, they didn't disappoint. So here are my reactions and why. Not only is this graphic dumb, but the people on this show are dumb. Let's move on.
Been bothering me there, Stevie, but enough of you. I mean, listen, this is obviously Jordan. He doesn't have the NBA championship. He's the best player because we all know 33 a game. So you take his career more than the other two, but you can't take him through the age of 26 because it's 0. You can't do it.
Tim Duncan.
Who are you taking?
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to take Duncan, and I'm sure this is he.
Well, first of all, stop identifying them.
We know that's Jordan.
You don't know who they are. Who did Stephen A. take when you took over?
He took Jordan.
No. SA also took
Larry Bird.
You said 22,
No, I went the Larry Bird route. I said I love points. I knew that was Jordan in the middle.
I was actually leaning towards this one. I wasn't quite sure. The exercise, though, has been the point, though, right?
Yeah.
Because we all sat here the last segment. Nobody's denying who MJ was, all that to the league, right? But the point is that success takes a little minute to marinate. And if the point was at age 20.
All right, before we continue, just want to break this down real quick. Okay, Molly gave the question out. I think Monica, the one in yellow, she said Tatum. Stephen A. and Mad Dog, they picked Larry Bird.
26. Like, Jason Tatum should be discussed differently.
Yeah.
Doggy, what? You can't argue. The numbers are right there.
Win an MVP.
I don't, but on
you know what? You are
team
biased.
Like he's in Boston. You know that's probably.
It's harder.
Mad Dog, I don't know if you're objective in any basketball conversation because you are always going to favor the past. Always.
What did I favor the past today? Michael Jordan.
Bird.
Okay, cool. First of all, they started it when he was 26, not 27. That's pretty inconvenient, but whatever. Next up, what was pretty interesting is they only gave out a little bit of stuff. They didn't want to give the whole details. They didn't give any context. They just picked a little bit of stuff, and these guys still fell for the bait, but whatever. These are all the accomplishments Michael Jordan, what he did at age 26. Before I move on to more of Michael Jordan's accomplishments and I get into it, I just want to say here, the Jason Tatum title, okay, Michael Jordan didn't have a title. If you look at the teams, to be honest, you guys may say I'm a LeBron James hater. LeBron James would definitely win a championship with that Boston Celtics team. I think a lot of people would win a championship with that Boston Celtics team. Luka, Joker, many guys, Anthony Edwards. So Jason Tatum winning a title doesn't really move me like that. This is it, Michael Jordan stats through 26 years old, what he was able to accomplish. See, he has all-star selections, MVPs, Defensive Player of the Years, All-Star MVPs. Mad Dog is being, he's being a hater because he wants Jason Tatum to win 1 MVP. And I don't know if you heard that, how she said it'll be hard for him to win an MVP because of his team. Well, his team was able to get him a championship. And the other thing here is, okay, this is what Michael Jordan was able to do in just 1 season. And so we're going to say Jason Tatum can't win an MVP before we say, you know what, Michael Jordan's far above Jason Tatum and should never be compared to Jason Tatum, even at age 26. And I'll give them some type of credit because they wake up early in the morning and they do a whole show. So they're kind of probably cooked and they don't have a lot of ammo. And they're not really fully engaged and not able to debate with these guys. But come on, man. 1993, before Michael Jordan won his third championship, Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson, they were asked, how would their prime teams fare against these teams here? And they said, if they swapped, they took off Michael Jordan and they took out themselves, Magic and Isaiah, that their teams would just beat the Bulls because the Bulls aren't as good as their teams. I could go through a list of players I think would probably win the championship instead of Jason Tatum, but I could also look at all the teams that is and say, you know what, if all the players were gone, their star players were gone, well, I think the Celtics would still win the championship. That was just my short thoughts on today's video. Like I said, it really caught me off guard. I really just wanted to watch TV. But if you were interested in this type of video, stay tuned where I react to Luka Doncic. Everyone thinks he had a revenge game.